On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He's got room to roam. Has room down the left sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Go.
Johnson. Powering across for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. He cuts it back right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hawk 7. Hawk 7.
They'll come out throwing. Quickly to Watson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Here's a throw. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Has a man on target to Johnson. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's the give on third and short. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. Go play action on first down. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They're going play action. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. and the tight end the beneficiary.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Another carry for him. And he'll get it up to the 44. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Finds him over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Pack the 60s.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he has it right near midfield here. It's all about a yard short.
At the 49-yard line.
Hold it ready.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the frame. I'll throw it. Caught. There's the rookie out of Baylor. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, jumps in. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Here's Johnson again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Chargers, 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete now to the right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. They'll go play action. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll air it out on third. It's on target to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rolling back, gets the handoff. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. They'll run here from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
From the red zone now. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 21.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Back to pass on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. First down, play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Chargers.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Trying the left side with Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
From the gun on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw here. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Into traffic, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
He's going to throw it again. Throws caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
31. Cardinals 28.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This is our last play of the quarter. Jumps sent up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we're through 3 here. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Connects with the open man downfield. Again, he's got room. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
The score, Cardinals 35, Chargers 31.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Setting up to throw. There's another one to Williams. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He finds him right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Drive play straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Chargers only up by a few. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one's complete. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Ready up!
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Starting this drive with a design run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Seven Pirate. Let's go.
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. Intercepted! That will do it! And the Chargers come up with the interception that clinches the win! So the Chargers take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Glendale.